Alright guys, I'm gonna update y'all. Man, it's a little sloppy now, I must admit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry guys. But I was just trying to hurry up and get it in because I got other stuff that I got going that I'm waiting on. What I show y'all, update y'all. Okay, I dropped the steering column because I originally was gonna take this out, this housing right here with a steering wheel and pedal assembly. But and when I was looking at it, even though this housing, the bolt holes on the brake booster mounts and shit like that are the exact same dimensions, and this come out of SN95 had a T5 minute clutch pedal assembly. I was gonna put it in here, but I ain't wanna fuck with it. I was gonna take this out, cut it, and modify it, and weld that onto this one and put it back in. But I didn't want to do that just in case I decide I want to go back automatic in the future or something like that or whatnot. I decided to leave it in. So, but this is what I did. I have two different pedal assemblies. I have one, and I know you Ford guys are gonna probably blow your top or have a heart attack or something, but this clutch pedal, this is a rod. This is a rod, pretty much. High rod build. So use what you got. This comes out of a Honda. I like Honda's clutch pedals. For one, they nice and firm, and then they have a return spring on it and everything. It makes bleeding this clutch pedal so easy. Like watch this. Spring right back. And as you can see, I got it mounted right here. I made a template. Put it up there and tried to mark it, but my hands couldn't really get in there. I couldn't really hold my light, and it was just a big, it was a pain in the ass. But I got it marked, and I got it bolted up. And like I said, it's kind of sloppy, but I just bolted up good. I'm actually making a plate because it's got a little bit of play, which the clutch pedal's gonna have some play like that, but I want it more stable up there. I want it more firm. Even though it's firm, it's solid. But as you can see, my clutch pedals level. It's level, it's straight, and it's in the right spot. It's not interfering, so I see some guys that remove their e-brake and shit and all that, cut their brake pedals and shit like that. Nah, you ain't gotta do that. You gotta use a Honda. You also can use this one, which comes on the BMW. I was gonna use this one, but it's too much, and it would have worked, but it had slope. You had to modify it. You had to cut maybe about 2.5 inches from the top. 2.5, 3 inches from the top. You can cut that off, and you can re-weld, put a couple welds right there and hold it. I didn't want to do that. And this is the clutch master cylinder that comes with it. BMW. That will work. I wanted to use. I like the Honda setup because it has a provision for you to run a line to your brake booster. Not the brake booster side, your master cylinder, so you can share. So it can share. So you know what I'm saying? You can actually bleed your brakes, and your clutch will bleed itself. You know what I'm saying? You can bleed your clutch by bleeding your brakes. You know what I'm saying? FYI. So I might do it like that. So I'm probably gonna move this master cylinder, drill it, tap it, put some washers and gaskets and some O-rings and shit in it, and tighten it, and put since this is metal, I might put a small weld around it and route my hose into my master cylinder. My brake master cylinders, that way I can share the fluid. Also, like I said, it was a little messy. I had to cut it. You know what I'm saying? And look, guys, there you gonna get on my ass. Well, it's a hot rod bit. I had to cut it using this motherfucker sawzall, man. I used a sawzall, my drill right there, and something else. Shit, I don't know, but I got it done. I got it in now. It's secure. Look, it's solid. Motherfucker in there. So that's done. My clutch pedal and all that in there. Okay. We're going to front. Let me show you. Alright. This T5, I opened it up and redid it. Changed some of the gears in it. The synchro. And you know, a lot of guys, they probably won't tell you this, but I will. You can turn this T5 into this 5-speed into a 6-speed. 5 overdrive, whatever, 6-speed, whatever. One gear. One gear, and it looks like a dual gear. It's a single gear you can remove out of here, and you can put a dual gear on it. And it has like a bearing or something on it. And the gear pushes out only so far. So the only thing I had to do is I had to change this shifter and get a 6-speed shifter on here. So this will be a 6-speed, it'll be a T6 pretty much. Alright. We've been doing this. I've been doing this for years and years. But this comes out of a V6 SN95 with 3.8 in it. Same strength as a T5 behind a V8. Only difference is it's pretty much the input shaft. And you have that electronic speedo in there, which you can remove that range speedo cable in there, hook it up. One of the challenges you can probably have is the reverse lights, switch. My 78 Ford Granada, you know what I'm saying, you have to, I might have to bypass that, but let me see if I can make that work. Cause I think it's a harness on here for that, but I gotta find the wires. This is my C4 transmission. It's A1, good, run and shifts good, has power clutches in it. I rebuilt it years ago. Probably like 3 months before I stopped driving this car. And I know the transmission, man, A1. Alright. Put this T5 that come out of V6. You need the backing plate from the V6. Now you can't get a bell housing, 5.0 bell housing, but you have to change the input shaft to receive a 5 volt. I think it's gonna be a little longer, but the bell is bigger, deeper. But you can use the bell from the V8, from the V6. You see, 3.8 bell housing. It came off, and I'm gonna use this. Now it has this was a clutch driven clutch. We're gonna change that, so this clutch fork coming out, this cable coming off, and we're running a hydraulic throwout bearing in it, or the hydraulic throwout bearing. Not the flex plate, the flywheel you're gonna use has to come out of like an F-150 with a manual in it. Being that because the flywheel for that bell housing, it's gonna be 164 tooth flywheel, 50 ounce imbalance. So the F-150s 5-speed manuals, 80, I want to say 81 and up, 81 to 93 or 83 to 95, something like that. They used 164 teeth, 50 ounce flywheel. If you have 50 ounce, I got a roller. So it's gonna have 50 ounce in balance. So 50 ounce on the front, 50 ounce on the back to balance the engine. Also, you're gonna have to change your starter. You're gonna have to run a V6 starter. You know what I'm saying? You have to get a starter out of V6 or something like that. A Mustang or V6 3.8, whatever. You gotta change the starter because it ain't gonna no longer take. Except this starter right here, that's for the 5.0, the old school 5.0. If I was using the 5.0 bell housing the backing plate, then I can use that starter. But on the T5, bell housing is gonna relocate the starter slightly. So you're gonna need to start off a V6 Mustang, SN, whatever, or F-150 or whatever. You're gonna have to change the starter. Okay. By me changing the starter, I'm no longer going to be required to use my starter solenoid on the side because the starter has a solenoid built into it. So all you have to do is run a wire, one wire down to the starter, pretty much, to get it to work. I can run the wires to this down to the starter, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, for extra fire, whatever, it won't hurt, and it'll keep from wearing the starter solenoid out too, FYI. And that's pretty much it, I'm gonna have to change my cross member to a double hump. I'm gonna have to change to a double hump. In fact, I think I can change to a double hump. So I'm gonna running pipes. I'm probably gonna put some cat back on it or whatever. I might run it 2-inch, 2.5-inch dump, and cherry bombs, and cherry bomb mid pipes, then out to maybe some catbacks. I might put catbacks on it, I don't know right now. But I just might run to cherry bombs, straight pipe, cherry bombs, and on out the back. Or I might have it from, I don't really want to come from the side, I want it straight to the back, if I can help it. But yeah, so we got going, man. Gold painted T5, cleaned up, painted, resurfaced, ring gear changed, cleaned out thoroughly, checked, inspected, gold covers. And this for a 351. I'm selling this. It's just from a 351 Windsor. It's Elder Brock Performance. So if y'all interested in buying this, it's just cleaned up and painted and heat treated. It's aluminum performance 351 Performer Elder Brock intake 4-barrel bolt. So right now I'm just waiting on my valves and my cam, putting the United Voodoo cam in it. my rockers and shit like that. Just waiting on this stuff and put that together. I got some shorter headers, cause I'm not gonna be able to run long tube headers. I'm gonna try, cause I do have some long tube headers, brand new, chrome, where they go, plated. I'm gonna see if I can get those to fit up in there. But if not, I'm gonna run these little shorter headers, until I see what I wanna do. I want to put 4-barrel carb on it, which that's what I'm going to do. Got an HEI distributor, clear cap, standalone, high performance ignition wires from JDM Speed. Very, very nice company, man. Very pleased with their product. Those wires, I'm going to have to trim them down. I don't want to have wires all over the place. A lot of this shit getting cut out of here and cleaned up. But yeah, man, that's what I got going. So guys, I will be back, man. If you need any type of help with some or whatever, whatnot, make sure you hit me up. Oh yeah, on that end you had to run a front sump. I have a dual sump Mustang pan right here. If anybody interested, I got a dual sump right here, just sitting there. But this the pan gonna run. This on the front sump. Put a front sump in this car. But yeah, man. Clutch pedal is installed. Like I said, I'm gonna clean this up and fix this. See, I did a kind of sloppy job, but it's gonna work. I'm gonna just put some seal around it. Some seal. Might put some metal seal. I don't know. I'm gonna put some seal around it though, just keep the air out and smelling any type of exhaust fumes or gas or whatever might be up on the hood where the engine is running. Just keep it at the inside of the car. But yeah, the clutch pedal is in, man. Motherfucker in. Man, look good. Bam. So yeah, man, you can install a non-OEM pod or whatever, man. You can pretty much install anything in your car if you have the will to do it. If you're not scared. I love my car, man. Just can't part with it. I was gonna sell it a couple times, But I love my baby, man. I can't part with it. I just want to see her running again, man, because it's been too goddamn long. So, yeah. As you can see, slaves in there. I didn't have to remove my brake booster or nothing. Still in. And the only thing is, it's going to be that line. It's going to cause some problems. But what I'm probably going to do is, like I said, I'm going to have to remove it again. While it's on the line, I'm going to remove the inner wheel. And I'm going to run the line through here. Through the inner wheel. That's how I'm going to run the line through the inner wheel. Through the inner wheel. And that line's going to kind of run down like these lines right here. They're going to run down. Let me show y'all where. Alright. Right there. See, it's kind of got a provision for it, but I'm going to have to open this hole up some more. I'm going to run my line through here. It's going to run through here. And I'm going to running through here. Gotta fix this up. See, it's starting to come up. The shitty spot welds on here, man. So I'm gonna have to clean this shit up and re-weld. Man, I throw up in here. But other than that, that's what I'm gonna do. All original shit. All original control arms, springs, struts. I did change the sway links. But all original boys and steering rack, steering box. Tie rod, all this shit, spindles, all the rims. I had to make these rims fit. These come off a Ranger, 92 Ford Ranger, 93 Ford Ranger, and the bolt pattern is spot on, same dimension. I think it's like 4x15 or some shit. I gotta think of the hub and board side and all that, but I had to bore these out right here to go over the hub spinner on the front. So these front wheels will go on the back, but the back won't go on the front because I have these bored out. I should have got all of them bored out just in case if I ever had to, you know what I'm saying, swap them, rotate them or something. It won't be no problem. Also, another thing, when putting these wheels on here, it's real tight up in here on the brake caliper. You're gonna have to grind it down, grind the brake caliper down, like on the inner lip of the rim, because it's real close and it's touching. Like it's very close, so I had to grind it down. Try to take at least through at least 2 centimeters, 2 to 3 centimeters off, if I can, or maybe 1.5 inches. Grind it down and you know, so I don't have no scrubbing and interference and shit. But other than that, in the back, I have drums on it, but I'm gonna convert to disc. Even though I have 8.8 rear end in it. And these right here, they came with an 8.75 rear end, which, you know, that's enough to, you know, handle that 302 and all that. But, you know, most people, they want the 8.8 rear end because it has the posture and, you know, it has the PT in it, you know, posture traction and shit like that. You know, and they like had the gears in it. She got those gears, you know, snatch. They like I had snatch and all this shit, but these motherfuckers already snatching. But I got an 8.8 rear end and I still have the old 8.75 rear end, all original Granada stuff. Nothing wrong with that rear end at all. So if you're interested in buying it, you know, please hit me up. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. It's been 23 minutes, going on 24 minutes. I come back to y'all, man. Please like, subscribe, and share what you know. Need any help on anything, please feel free to message me or comment, and I get back to you as quick as I can. You know, like I said, man, this is a hot rod build, so don't be mad at me, my Ford people. You know what I'm saying? I'm an American, man. All right, y'all have a good one.